Okay. Here we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Beyonce Muslim, and I'll be giving you my speech about my 3 years in Vegas. More specifically, to inform you about how my life went from a valley to a desert in only 3 years, and my life has changed because of it. Throughout my life, I used to get asked, would you ever move out of California? Now, the question itself would make me laugh from time to time. However, I never thought it would become my new reality. I bet many of you could probably imagine how bittersweet and sad it was for me to leave my hometown. However, today, I would like to share with you about how these 3 years living in Vegas slowly became paradise. And overall, what it's like to start from the beginning at a new place. Also, where I learned that change could be fun, from leaving California, moving to Nevada during a pandemic, and how Las Vegas came to be my new home, including everything that would be ahead. Here's my story titled, From a Valley to a Desert. The sunny and hot valley in Palmdale, California was all I knew. I always thought I would never leave California because it was my home. However, that all changed when 2020 came around. I graduated middle school in 2019 and started my high school year that fall year. In May, it was time to say farewell to the world I knew and move somewhere else. It was time to say goodbye to being a California girl and adventure to a state that I only visited and admired from afar. Moving during a pandemic and leaving my hometown was the hardest thing I ever had to do. From having to wear masks, to social distancing, to living from hotel to hotel, and finally settling in a new home. Then also having to do my sophomore year of high school online and at a new school was different and a challenge for me. Not at all how I imagined my high school journey starting out. I had to celebrate remotely my sweet 16th birthday instead of having a party like I saw on Disney Channel or films. The only highlight was I got to have Michael Jackson on my cake. Other than that, I didn't have any friends. And I thought that my life was gonna go downhill from there. But little did I know that I was gonna have the best 2 years of my high school career, and Vegas was gonna be a place that I called home. I finally, in 2022, got to attend Shadow Ridge High School in Las Vegas in person, where I came alive and began to blossom out of my shell. I joined choir during my junior year of high school in 2022 and sang to my heart's content. I also got to try Raising Cane for the first time and fell in love with chicken tenders. That's where I also met my first best friend on the first day of choir. I got to travel and see my first Broadway show that summer in New York and had a blast. During my senior year in 2023, I got to get more involved in Shadow Ridge High School by joining student council, where I made even more friends and tried new things, such as I got the opportunity to plan and decorate my first homecoming dance, and do community service by going around to other high school campuses, cleaning them and supporting them. I attended my first homecoming and prom dance, where at the time of my life with my friends that I made, and where I truly got to be a teenager and live out moments that I never thought were possible. Then I graduated from high school in 2023 in all white, along with my best friends that I made along the way. And as a wise man once said, all good things must come to an end. And before I knew it, it was time to start a new chapter in my life and enter adulthood. Today, I attend CSN virtually for my freshman year of college, in where I had planned to become a marriage counselor. However, after giving it a lot of thought and praying, I decided that I would like to receive my degree in music instead. So my plan this far is to graduate from CSN early and hopefully transfer to an institution of music of my choice. And listening to my heart going forward, I plan to change my major from psychology to music next semester. Because music has always been something I feel I was called to do and pursue wholeheartedly. In conclusion, in my teens, if you were to tell me when I was 14 that I would move from California to Vegas, I would have thought you were joking or you were crazy. I never imagined that I would leave California, move during a pandemic to Vegas, and call it home, and receive a higher education there too. My experience of moving has been the highlight of my life because I was able to see my family more often and meet some amazing friends. I recommend each of you not to be scared of change or stepping out of your comfort zone. Just have faith and enjoy the journey. Who knows, you might have the time of your life like I did. If 3 years of living in Vegas has taught me anything, it would be not to be afraid of being myself and push away the fear of change. And as I close, I continue to remind myself of a quote that goes as follows. Home isn't a building or a piece of land, but truly home is where you are loved and where your heart is. Thank you.
So how many?
You should tell them.